Hello, everybody. Tonight I'd like you to join me as I go over the Custom Knife Factory Evo-T. It is the DLC variant. There was another Evo-T that came out along with this that had red carbon fiber inlays. This one is a barked texture on the titanium frames. It has a titanium pocket clip with matching bark texture. It is a frame lock with an over travel stop. All of the hardware is wonderfully large for ease of maintenance. You can see the Custom Knife Factory insignia in the upper left corner of the show scale. It has a deployment hole and thumb studs. The thumb studs are functional and double as stops on the frame. It has a wonderful Tonto edge with two straight edges. It has a angular, nearly harpoon-like swedge. The blade is made of S90V. Mine is number 206. You can see here it is written S90V and 206. This blade is on bearings and has phenomenal crisp action. With 4 methods of deployment. The thumb studs from either side and the hole, deployment hole from either side. The Evo-T came out alongside the Rotten Evo 4.0. Custom Knife Factory is out of Russia. It came in this wonderful pouch. It is a Velcro storage pouch. It also came with additional hardware. Which is absolutely considerate of CKF. And it came with a certificate of authenticity. As you can see, mine is number 206. Being that it's out of Russia, I have not looked into their warranty. It could be phenomenal. It could be horrible. It's just out of the States. So I don't really want to deal with it. And so I just keep the knife in pristine condition. This is not a user for me. This is a safe queen. I hate using that term. I'd like to say more just a collection piece. It is almost unfortunate that it's not like, Chris Reeve or some of the closer companies. If this was a little bit easier to access its warranty, I would use this knife. The finger choil for both ease of sharpening and for grip, and this deep cut into the frame allows for just the ergonomics are phenomenal. That with the hollow grind, and I am a sucker for Tontos. I find this Tonto personally to be unique because there's no change in the angle of the grind along with the angle of the edge. On many other Tontos, I would hazard to say most other Tontos, where the edge changes angle, so too is there some sort of change in the grind. Like here on my Medford 187, you can see that the change in the angle here, there's a cut in. This isn't also a hollow grind, but it has more of a distinguished tip. Or here on the Zon, well, I guess that's kind of different. The Tonto here has sort of its own edge, so I lied on that one. Anyways, the CKF Evo-T. It is a very cool knife, isn't it? It reminds me of something that, like, a shadow sorcerer or Batman would carry. I think I said that in the collection video too. But it's true. I would say my favorite part about this knife is its action. Above all else, it's just absolute butter. The only downside is its action, actually, because if you deploy it, it's drop shut. And if you're holding it at this angle, it'll fall and bite your finger, as you can see there. So when you close it, you have to close it at a horizontal, not a see on a vertical, it just drops onto your finger. I'd like to thank you for joining me today as we went over this wonderful little specimen. I hope you have yourself a wonderful evening or whatever time of day it is for you. And I will see you next time for the next knife.